The Lakers coming through the tunnel with swagger. This looks like a team that's all set to go to work here at home. You're looking live and down at the Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles, California. The setting for our broadcast tonight. This is it, opening day. The regular season is set to begin, and we're thrilled to bring you all the live action right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Greg Anthony and Brent Berry. And from the sideline, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin, thank you very much. What a great comeback story for Derrick Rose. His resilience over the years of injuries has been rewarded. He says everybody struggles. People pretend like they don't. My down days were on TV, so I couldn't hide. The whirlwind I was in, I always stayed calm. I think that's just part of who I am. It's my character. Kevin?
Good insight there, Dave. Thank you. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Booker and Bridges are the wings. Wood out there with Ayton. And it's Rose in at the point guard. And for the Lakers, Antetokounmpo is out there with Howell. Then it's Paul George. Then there's lights out. And it's LeBron in at the 3 spot. And here we are. Opening night. Brent, do you have any special memories from an opening night you played in?
Oh, Kevin, you're bringing me back now. October 31st, Halloween, 1997. I remember playing against the Phoenix Suns. We lost the games. Clippers went down in flames. But man, oh man, I'll never forget stepping on that court for the first time.
Here's lights out. Well, what an incredible year it was for Junior last season. Dominated the league and walked away with the MVP.
And towards the end, there was no doubt who deserved the MVP award. Junior was just a class above everyone else in the NBA. You have to wonder if another is in the cards for this young man this year.
The 3 from George. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
A lot of points coming from Paul George from the three-point line over the past couple seasons. The D has to play out on him, and that creates the space.
Here's Wood. Back to Rose. Pass to Ayton. Doesn't go that time. And the Lakers take it the other way. Here's James, and stolen by Booker. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. And again, it's the Suns missing. Fast break, the Lakers. Here's Olsen, the rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Here's Booker. After the basket by the Lakers. Wood passes to Bridges. Rose with the ball. 6 to shoot. The shot's good.
And the quickness and acceleration of Derrick Rose, even with a simple dribble move, he can leave defenders stuck to the floor.
And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
LeBron against Wood. Back to Rose. Lays it up and banks it in. Rose has got his second bucket of the night.
And you love to see Rose aggressively looking to score on the inside. And as he gets older, we've seen Derrick Rose coming out of his shell a bit more. Early in his career, he was wary of strangers and the media.
Here's Rose. Paul George making his last shot. Passes to Bridges. The dish to Booker. Bangs home the trifecta. And growing up, Derrick Rose protected by his family from the dangers of Chicago. Then, Greg, after starring at the University of Memphis, he was drafted by his hometown Bulls.
Anointed a savior from day one. And you talk about a life under the microscope. Sports writers picking him apart, rabid fans wanting a piece. In a lot of ways, it's probably better for him not playing in Chicago.
Now here's James following the miss by Derrick Rose. And Giannis with the basket on the assist by LeBron. James has got his third assist on the night. Pass to Wood. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a walking double-double. This guy has a huge physical advantage on the nights that he's playing other bigs, whether that's by his size or his ability to run the floor. And if he comes out with an aggressive mentality, he could really punish some teams throughout the course of a regular season.
Here's lights out, and the pass to James. Here's Giannis. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
And some think that Ayton has a chance to be in a class with some of the great big men we've seen, be it Ewing or Robinson, Hakeem. I mean, those are very lofty standards. Brent, how does he get there, though?
It's a great question. I think when you talk about it, Kevin, you got to look at the defensive end. And those names that you just mentioned on a nightly basis were a force behind anybody on the perimeter. When they came into that house, it was defended. If Ayton gets there, he's got a big opportunity.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the evening.
We can talk about it over and over again. Antetokounmpo combines size and versatility in ways we just haven't seen, at least up until the Greek Freak's arrival.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Now, here's Bridges. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Just a great job of Booker, able to understand the timing and the quick trigger that time.
Here's Olsen, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Both free throws good from Olsen.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
And here is Bridges. Pass to Rose. Lets it go from the wing. The rebound by the Lakers. Giannis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Olsen passes to Giannis. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Rose. Rebound the Lakers.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Suns trail by 7. Rose passes to Wood. Now Booker. Ayton kicks to Booker. Over George. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Booker's got 8 points. Here's lights out. Fires for 3. Offensive rebound. And the dunk by Giannis.
And Giannis just gobbling up the rebound. Just spreads his wing out there, and ball falls right into it.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
Yeah, and they're hoping for a better showing against this club this season. Last year they came out on the losing end.
Phoenix making some changes. Johnson, he's checked in for Wood. Porter comes in for Bridges. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Rose. Johnson outside. Passes it to Booker. Floats one up. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Lakers leading by 7. On up the court. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Sometimes it takes a while for all that length in Giannis to catch up to those feet. But once he does, man, he can explode.
Rubio taking his time here. Ayton in the corner. Wide open. And that's good. for 2. He has 6.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Here's Olsen. Hits it from 3-point range.
Man, he's got that touch working tonight, shooting the ball very well to start this one.
Rubio outside. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Porter. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. Misses the baby hook. Los Angeles has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Here's George. And the shot is long.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that
one. LeBron passes to George. To the paint. Lakers working the ball around now. And Giannis throws it down.
Every night there's something that Giannis does on the floor where you just have to put your hands on your head. Wow, what a move.
Suns trail by 12. Rubio with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Johnson, the pass to Porter. Ayton inside. Off with the layup. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. The pass to Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
So it's Phoenix now after the basket by Los Angeles. Johnson with it. He's picked up by James. Here's Giannis. And taken away by Johnson. And here comes the break. Rubio outside. Oh, that's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. And the Lakers with some changes. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Howell. Kyle Kuzma comes in for James. And Trey Burke subbed in for George. Phoenix calls timeout. Greg, I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the one attribute that's most important for a great coach is consistency. And I've said this, you can coach a lot of different ways, you can win a lot of different ways, but you've got to be sincere and true to your principles and your philosophy. And those are the coaches, and I've had them that have done it different ways, but they've been the most successful. And listen, you've also at the professional level, you've got to have a presence about you. You got to have some charisma out there as well to get these men to buy in.
Now here's Johnson after the miss from Ricky Rubio. Clock at 4. From deep three-point range, Sampson pulls it in.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Suns trail by 14. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Now here's Johnson. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And again, it's the Suns missing. Here's lights out. Cornett can't get it to go. Here's Porter. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Such a huge advantage for Ricky Rubio to read plays before they happen.
The Suns have been solid at the line so far, 4 for 4.
And take a look back at last season, and what a season it was for them from the free throw line. 82% as a group.
Out to the right wing. Here's lights out. He's got 7. From 13, that one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Here's LeCue, defended by Olsen. Porter, no luck. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 19-7 run. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Suns trail by 16. Rubio the pass to Porter. And here is Johnson. He kicks to Rubio. Pass to LeCue. Back to Rubio. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
And that one's good by Porter.
Fleshing out his game more and more. I really like seeing Porter go to work inside.
And Porter comes to help. Cornette passes to Olsen. Here's Cornette. Shoots over Len. Tries again. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And the edge Kuzma plays with is terrific. A tough, versatile player who plays with a real hunger to keep getting better.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Suns trail by 18. Now Porter, 5 points in the game.
Great to see Kuzma working so hard defensively, showing how effective he can be.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Los Angeles. They kept going to him again and again. And when asked to compare himself to LeBron James, Giannis had this to say.
I know if I put the work in, maybe 10 years from now I can be in the same sentence. But I got to put the work in, and whenever I face him, I got to show up. I cannot be taking a day off against him.
And, Greg, that's the humble, hard-working approach we've come to expect from Giannis.
You know, he's not interested in putting himself on a pedestal. Enough people do that for him. He just wants to become the best he can be and win rings.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And, guys, the Lakers enjoying a nice lead here.
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So for the Lakers right now, they've got Kyle Kuzma. Burke is out there with lights out, and it's Antetokounmpo, and at the center, locking down the middle. Wood, he's checked in for Johnson. Here's lights out. Passes it to Kuzma. Buries it down low. And the Lakers lead by 18.
And good seeing Kuzma work on that part of his game. Very confident once he gets close.
When Kuzma first entered the league, the Lakers were a rebuilding team. Now, Greg, he's one of the more experienced pieces on this team.
And Kuzma's made the most of it, switching to a learning role. Tries to absorb as much as he can from the vets, and he does everything he can to pick their brain and improve on those little things in terms of championship caliber basketball.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, if you just look for a few minutes at Giannis Antetokounmpo on the court, you know why he's called the Greek Freak, but it's the drive that makes him an MVP. He said, people try to make it complicated. Life is simple. You know what you want, go get it. Do what it takes every day, and don't lie to yourself. Guys, I hope you understand I'm being truthful in all of these reports. Back to you.
Love the intensity. David, thank you. Rubio misses.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Kuzma, that's good.
And you have to tip your cap to Kuzma. He absorbs contact well and knows how to adjust his shot.
Rubio dishes to Porter. Bounce pass, Rubio. Len passes to Porter. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Olsen, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. And that's 15 points for lights out. So it's Rubio bringing it up for the Suns. 19-point game. Wood kicks to Rubio. Pass to Len. And it's Rubio penetrating. Makes that one after missing his first 6 shot attempts. 1 for 7 and hungry for more.
Well, you understand what the defense is trying to do, but Rubio just so creative out there to make plays.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
LeCue passes to Porter. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. And there's the pass to LeCue. Second chance shot. And no good that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Nwaba kicks to Burke. No good on the 3. Suns trail by 19. And a wide open look for Porter. A second chance effort. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Len with the block.
Well, putting the wingspan to great use, Len throws that one away.
And it's Nwaba missing. The Suns have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Count it.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea. I didn't have any clue. And quite honestly, didn't really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcasting, you know, because cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring. You didn't have your own network and the things that we take for granted now. So looking back on it, no, but boy, am I glad I did.
I am glad you did too. You probably don't remember this. Doc Rivers and I were doing a game. You came over to say hi to the 2 of us, went back out on the floor. Doc nudges me and said he'll be great in TV someday. So we saw it then.
He's a good mind. The man knows what he's talking about.
And it's Ayton missing.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Oh,
come on. Wow. Oh, I would love to see Giannis in the dunk contest. Wouldn't that be sweet?
Phoenix has got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Pass to Wood. Kicks it to Bridges. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. Lock at 6. The Suns need to get a shot off. The offensive rebound. And the layup's good off the glass. Ayton's got 8.
Ayton's so big inside, he turns a miss into an opportunity.
Olsen passes to James. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. Here's lights out. He's covered by Rose. A shot by George. Wide open. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Howell's got his first points of the night.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Here's Wood. Back to Rose. Knocked loose. Giannis with it. Now guarded by Ayton. And here they go. George against Booker. Passes it to Olsen. Here's Howell. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up.
Oh, man, it's 7-1. Not a good idea to challenge Ayton there.
Olsen passes to Giannis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
And you go back, Giannis Antetokounmpo, the 15th pick in that 2013 draft. Hindsight, obviously 2020, but I think it's safe to say he should have been drafted a little bit higher.
Yeah, you have so many of those blogs out there to go back and one of the redraft classes. Giannis Antetokounmpo back in 2013, I'm pretty sure at this point would be taken number 1.
Now here's Ayton. D right on him. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Well, the defense respects Ayton's ability to score, especially from that area on the floor. He becomes dangerous.
For Phoenix, they have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
And guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
You know, even though LeBron doesn't go 100% every minute of every game in the season, GA, he still knows when to turn it on.
And for someone at his age, that is something you have to know how to do. You can see when LeBron kicks it into that next gear. Can't keep it on all the time, but he's still able to take over when he needs to.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game. This looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
And so it's Rose bringing it up for Phoenix. Pass to Wood. He kicks it to Ayton. His three-pointer's off the mark. LA has gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. And here's George for 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Now, Paul George ready to shoot as soon as he caught it. Quick release there.
Phoenix calls timeout.
And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll get right back. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half, and he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Yeah, there's not any guy defensively that was bodying him up or contesting the shot, so right now he's feasting.
On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Booker and Bridges are the wings. Andre Ayton out there with Wood, and it's Rose in at the point. The Lakers making a switch here. Howell's checked in, and that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
Booker finds Bridges. Back to Booker. Shot clock at 6. And that one drops. Booker's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for Phoenix.
Tough to guard Devin Booker on a quick pick and roll with his size and speed. He can be very dangerous in these sets.
Here's Rose. Lays it up off the glass.
Capitalizing on the error, grinding out points, you gotta love it.
That's why you can't afford to just turn it over to him, because he's going to do stuff like that to make you pay just right down the throat.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently, how about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back
George
to how
Hill.
about Kobe going to the Lakers, McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit, and I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
I mean, just look at the box score right now. He's not only filling it up with these points, but in every facet of the game.
Now here's Rose, guarded by Olsen. The pass to Ayton. The kick out to Rose. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
This is when length becomes a massive, massive positive. What a shot block by Giannis.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
The drive by Booker. That one good for 2. Booker's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
James with it, and Rose picks him up defensively. Drains the three-pointer.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
Booker looking around. Good for his 6th make in a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
You know, that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
This team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half. Now, catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time.
Oh, too much. Look at that.
Never get tired of LeBron James in the air doing wonderful things.
The Suns have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Booker in the post. Defended by George. Devin Booker again. Booker's got 10 points here in the second half. Here's LeBron. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
Power personified right there in number 23, LeBron James. Wow.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Burke in for George. Rubio outside. It's deflected. Here's Len. And can't hit the shot, but they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line.
You got to be more cautious when you're guarding Alex Len. Obviously, his size puts you at an immediate disadvantage.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Lakers. David Nwaba comes in for James. For Los Angeles, they've gone as spotless. 6 of 6 from the field since taking the court here in the second half.
And you couldn't have scripted a better start to the half. They've hit every single shot since the break.
That free throw good from Olsen.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Rubio outside. And stolen by Kuzma. Here's Olsen, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Pass to Len. Kicks to Rubio. Outside Porter. Just 5 to shoot. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. Porter's got 10 points in the game.
So dangerous off the pass. Porter has tremendous confidence in his ability to catch and shoot.
Down low. Kuzma can't get it to go.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
And Kuzma slams it in.
And solid effort from Kuzma. His long strides come in handy on the fast break.
And it's Rubio with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And the dunk by Len.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Here's LeCue. To the inside, 6 to shoot, and the shot goes in. Rubio's got his second bucket of the night.
Ricky Rubio playing super confident right now.
Takes the three. They grab their own miss. Kuzma. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Rubio left side. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Now here's Porter. Defense right on him. Here's LeCue. Len down low. And Antetokounmpo's there. And it's good for 2. Len's got 5 points in the quarter.
This guy's got a great nose for the offensive glass, and I like how he used those long arms that time to reach up, snag that rebound.
Here's Olsen. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Is it possible his sweet touch is getting sweeter, guys?
Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Pass to Wood. Outside, Porter. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Olsen passes to Antetokounmpo. Lets it go with a 3. The shot will not fall. And Phoenix the other way now. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They're off to Denver after this game as they apply their skills at the Pepsi Center. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
And here's Len. 5 points in the game. Here's LeCue. Floats one, and that's 2 points on the layup. LeCue's got his second bucket.
When a player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
How about that display of athletic ability? Kuzma can contort his body when converting on those difficult shots.
And it lights out with the foul. That's his first foul. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for the Lakers. And the Suns also making a change. Johnson's checked in. Porter kicks to Rubio. He dishes it to Len. Here's Porter. Kuzma with the defensive effort.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
But they'll get another chance. Second shot opportunity, and Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Yeah, that pops your confident balloon out there, just completely deflating when plays like that happen.
Here's Rubio. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And a strong finish. I mean, Ricky Rubio's been around the league for over 10 years. My.
Jakar Sampson's checked in for Antetokounmpo. LA's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Here's Olsen. Here's Kuzma. And another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Tipped away. And up the floor again for the Lakers, running the court. And Kuzma slams it in.
And this is what Kuzma can do. When he's got it going, you've got to keep getting him opportunities.
Now, here's Rubio. Burke covering. Rubio outside. And Phoenix turns it over again.
Yeah, the body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.